There's a place on Earth so deadly, no human is allowed to set foot there. An island shrouded in mist and mystery, surrounded by the endless blue of the Atlantic Ocean, just 23 kilometers off the coast of Brazil. But beneath its green canopy lies one of nature's most terrifying secrets, a place where every step could be your last. Welcome to Snake Island, a place that's been officially banned for humans and ruled entirely by its venomous kings. Ilha da Queimada Grande. Sounds like paradise, but it's anything but. This tiny patch of land, barely 43 hectares in size, is home to the highest concentration of venomous snakes on Earth. Some say up to 5 snakes per square meter. Others claim that's an understatement. Here, the Bothrops insularis, better known as the golden lancehead, reigns supreme. A species so deadly, its venom can melt flesh and stop a human heart in less than an hour. And what's even more disturbing, these snakes exist nowhere else on the planet. So, how did an entire island become the ultimate serpent sanctuary? Thousands of years ago, rising sea levels cut this island off from the Brazilian mainland. Trapped in total isolation, the snakes were forced to evolve fast. With no natural predators and a dwindling food supply, they adapted in a way that defies nature itself. Their venom became up to 5 times more potent than their mainland relatives. Why? Because their prey, mostly birds, needed to be killed instantly before flying away. It's evolution on overdrive. And it's still happening. But the story doesn't stop there. For decades, strange reports have emerged from the waters surrounding the island. Fishermen whisper about eerie lights flickering through the trees at night, about boats that vanish without a trace, and about the mysterious deaths of those who dared to land on the island, only to never return. The Brazilian Navy eventually stepped in, sealing the island off completely. Today, only a few authorized scientists are allowed to visit, and even they do so under strict supervision. Every expedition is a race against time. One wrong step, one careless move, and the jungle could claim another life. But within this nightmare lies one of science's most fascinating puzzles. How did isolation push these snakes to evolve such intelligence? Researchers have observed behaviors that shouldn't even be possible in reptiles. Coordinated hunting, adaptive camouflage, and something else, something unsettling. Some snakes seem to recognize returning scientists, reacting differently to familiar faces. Is it coincidence? Or something far more complex? There are legends, of course. Stories told by locals who still fear the island from afar. They speak of an old lighthouse keeper who lived there long ago. When his radio went silent, rescuers found the place abandoned, doors torn open, furniture overturned, and blood smeared along the floor. No one ever replaced him. Since then, the lighthouse has stood empty, slowly being swallowed by vines and time. A silent monument to what happens when humans cross into nature's forbidden realm. But the island story is not just about fear. It's about the raw power of evolution when nature is left completely alone. Without human interference, Ilha da Queimada Grande became a world apart, a laboratory of survival and adaptation. Here, the rules of the jungle were rewritten, proving that life always finds a way, even in the deadliest of places. And maybe that's why the island remains off-limits. Not because of the danger, but because it's one of the last true places untouched by mankind. A living reminder that we are not the masters of this planet, just visitors. Some call it cursed, others call it sacred. But one thing is certain, no matter how advanced we become, some places were never meant for us.